Hello Aquarius, this is your weekly horoscope for the week starting September 19th, 2016, and this also applies if you have that Aquarian moon or that Aquarian ascendant, and hello to you Aquarius ascendant / rising people, to the same term, and hello to you Aquarius moon people as well. So quick reminder for you guys, again, these horoscopes are different. Astrology is now included, so it's always going to be astrology first and then followed by the cards. Also, if you're interested in signing up for the next tarot tutorships, I've got 2 classes up for enrollment online, one on Sunday the 18th of September and one on Sunday the 25th of September. So if you want to check that out, you do need to go to my website, integrativemysticism.com. It's somewhere around here. And you can also follow the links below or just go type it in. It all works. It's everywhere. Everywhere. So, what is going on with the astrology this week for you Aquarian people? Well, we've got nothing but good astrologically, which is really nice. We've got 2 planets coming out of retrograde. We've got Mercury going direct in your 8th house of passive income, shared resources, and self-employment income. And we've got Pluto turning direct in your 12th house, your privacy zone, your secret zone, your hidden zone. And they're also making a very, very lovely connection to one another. And this is going to be actually bringing up an opportunity for you to kind of embark on a self-employment opportunity or a side business opportunity. And this could actually be something that you have wanted to do in the past. In fact, because this connection that they're making is talking a lot about an old ideal or an old plan or an old agenda that you wish you could have done but you couldn't do it before. We may be finding the funds or the connections this week. This might actually be sort of like that second chance, or if you never took it in the first time, another first chance. Because sometimes that's true. There's always a second first chance coming with this energy. And these 2 are going to be dancing from about the 22nd all the way up to the 24th, 25th of the month. So we definitely want to be capitalizing on this energy during that time. In fact, this is also a time where you may be finding out that money that you have entitled to you, either through, somebody owing you money, or maybe even an error that you didn't expect could actually come with a very nice, friendly refund or rebate on the way for you. We also have the Sun moving into Libra, your 9th house of higher education, travel, government and legal proceedings, as well as your broadcasting, your publishing area, your international business, online business kind of area. What are we doing with the mass media or the world at large, or the academic or government communities at large? And the Sun going in here is actually talking about getting more out of your education, getting more mileage out of a degree or a certification that you have, getting more out of your job experience, getting more out of your network, essentially. And over the next month, you're actually going to be seeing that this is going to be put to more work for you than you could have expected. This could actually be an opportunity to land you a new job, or maybe even put you in a position where you can expand or update your education if you've been thinking about going back to school, or if you're a first-time applicant, you're getting accepted into the school of your choice, or getting into the top few schools of your choice is much more likely at this point in time. It's a gorgeous time as well to be considering some travel, some beginning of the new season travel opportunities if you've always wanted to kind of maybe make some connections abroad, study abroad, work abroad, any of those things. This is really going to be getting the mileage out of what you already have, but also opening up the doors to where we didn't think we actually had that possibility available to us before, but we do. So that's it for the astrology. No, it's not. Sorry, I forgot one more good thing, and it's actually important. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We've got Venus moving into Scorpio, your 10th house of career. And this is going to be in this part of your chart all the way up until the 18th of October. And wherever Venus goes, things tend to come a little bit easier. Advancement comes easier. Money comes easier. And because this is one of your primary income sectors, this is starting a wonderful financial period for a lot of you Aquarian people. In fact, with Venus being in this part of your chart, especially, the first 2 weeks, you're going to be noticing that there's actually an opportunity to even promote yourself in some way, and something that's going to start a new long-term trend for upward mobility in your chosen field, or if you choose to switch fields, that too. Okay, so now we're done with astrology. Oh my goodness, can't believe I rushed right through that. Didn't mean to. I'm sorry. But you're Aquarians, you don't take everything personally. I like you guys for that. You take things with a grain of salt. Thick skin. So, what is going on for your spiritual advice with the cards this week? Well, we do have the card of the Solitary. And this is talking about a need to be able to understand where you do need to be able to take a risk and strike out on your own. Be a little bit more self-indulgent. And when we say self-indulgent, it doesn't have to be something selfish. It doesn't have to cost anyone else anything. And that's something very important to understand when it comes to the Solitary card. Being able to do what we want to do without relying on anyone else, and also not hurting anyone else. In fact, with the Solitary card, this can talk about a need for, for dedication, or perhaps even an opportunity. Excuse me one sec. And to switch something there, an opportunity to perhaps move forward with, leaving a collective or a group or a workforce behind, or a team or something that you have grown out of. Every once in a while, we do need to find the resolve to go it alone. For your work and financial sector, we've got the card of the Tower inverted. And usually when this card shows up, when it's inverted, it doesn't mean anything negative is happening to you. But the Tower does usually bring some kind of gigantic alteration to the atmosphere, to the way things are done. There could be a surprise ending coming up in the workplace for you. But it's not your ending. This could be somebody else deciding to move on, retire, quit. Maybe somebody's getting the sack. In fact, with the Tower card inverted, this is actually spelling an opportunity for you. This could be an opportunity for those of you looking for a new job, to see a sudden opportunity for an opening. Something that may not necessarily even be posted yet. But the Tower card inverted is talking about seizing this opportunity. Maybe taking a little bit of advantage of the disarray or the confusion, but this is a fringe benefit for you. For your communications, when it comes to messages from friends and from relatives, the others in your life, we have the Five of Swords inverted. And this can talk about a truce. This can talk about maybe actually making amends, making up with people. If you've been having any kind of quarrels, any kind of freeze out, any kind of distancing between you and a close friend or a relative, the Five of Swords inverted is saying that I think everyone is kind of willing to focus a bit more on peace than they are about avenging hurt feelings. And to be honest, vengeance doesn't heal hurt feelings anyway. It's just a very, very, I guess you could say, choreographed form of venting. And I think that with the Five of Swords inverted this week, if we've been noticing that people are more interested in fighting than they are making peace, because let's face it, some people are more interested in, in staying mad sometimes. Some people are more interested in making sure somebody feels as hurt or as angry as they do. That mood is going to pass. That mood is going to pass. And again, the truce, the peace, and the healing can begin this week, which is actually always good news to hear. For your emotions when it comes to your romantic life, we do have the Sun card inverted. And this card is talking a little bit more about you and a crush, or you and somebody you're dating, maybe even a partner, deciding to simplify things a little bit in your connection. Finding out where things have become a little bit too complicated and taking some time to actually focus on the simpler things, the less, not these big grandiose, psychological events with each other, but really focusing almost on, feeling that sense of wholesome simplicity with each other. If you're single and looking, this is exactly the kind of vibe you're going to get from new people this week. They're going to want to focus on that wholesome simplicity. And interestingly enough, in the interest of Jupiter in Libra, which is all about the bonding, it's in that wholesome simplicity that we actually have the real bonding, beyond simply experiential exchange. So that is your forecast, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And of course, if you would like to get a session, you can always follow the links below or go to integrativemysticism.com. I'll talk to you later.